All right, everybody. Week 6 has passed us. Half of the season is gone, and it went by quick. So it's been a great season so far for a lot of teams and not so great for other teams. But right now, I'm going to do my Week 6 recap, and I'm going to start off with the 12 o'clock games as usual. Start off talking about Tennessee and LSU. Tennessee straight mollywop LSU 40-13. LSU never had a chance in this damn game. Tennessee came out, scored 23 points in the first half. LSU could only muster 7. Tennessee put up 17 in the second. LSU could only muster 6. I mean, damn. Hendon Hooker did his thing, 239 yards passing with 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jabbar Small did what he had to do too. Ran all over him for 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, it wasn't a good game for LSU in no kind of way, offensively or defensively. They're going Jalen, Brew McCoy, 140 yards on 7 receptions. Jalen had 63 yards, 2 touchdowns. He only had 4 receptions. So, I mean, damn, man. Hendon Hooker, he's a dangerous quarterback. I mean, even Cedric Tillman was out and he was still getting it done. Cedric Tillman is his go-to guy. But hey, it is what it is. They did what they had to do. Tennessee even looked good on defense. It looked like a new defense today. I don't know what the hell got into them. Maybe it was just LSU, because Tennessee's defense usually don't look as good as they did today. So, but they did what they had to do. They even got an interception today. So at least 1 turnover. That was good. And they got 3, 4, 5 sacks today. So the defense was doing pretty good too. At least the front 7. But they did get a turnover. An interception. So that was good. But Tennessee got to face Alabama next week, so we'll see how that go. I'll get to the Alabama game later because that was a late game. But once again, Tennessee beat the shit out of LSU 40-13. Tennessee was doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. LSU couldn't stop a damn thing. And Brian Kelly, let me also mention Brian Kelly before I go move on to somebody else. Brian Kelly and his damn decision making will cost them some games, because him going for it on these damn 4th and 1s and can't even pick it up and then want to try a 2-point conversion. That's just damn dumb. But oh well, it's his team. He let him do what he wanted to do. So oh damn well. But congratulations to Tennessee on going 6-0 undefeated. Right now they're the number 18 in the country. We'll see if they move up. So, but like I said, they got Alabama next week. Then you got Arkansas and Mississippi State. Arkansas, without KJ Jefferson, the offense looked really bad today, even though they put up 17 points. We already know Arkansas's pass defense is not all of that. Malik Hornsby, he didn't do he threw 2 interceptions, but he played good for the to be the backup quarterback. He had 234 yards and a touchdown, man. So he even though he threw 2 interceptions, I mean, he is the backup. You can expect that. I mean, what do you expect when your damn starter is out? But oh well. But anyway, he had 234 yards passing with a touchdown, and he also had 114 yards rushing. So like I say, he didn't do too bad. Only the 2 interceptions that hurt him. But for us, the way he played, I mean, I'll take it. He was the leading rusher on the team. Raheem Sanders only had 86 yards on 20 carries with a touchdown. So that's all right, man. Jaden Hazelwood, 113 yards. He didn't score a touchdown, though. Only passing touchdown was Bryce Stevens. He had 2 receptions for 59 yards. Arkansas defense, no turnovers. I mean, the defense really ain't got nobody but damn Bumper Pool and damn Drew Sanders. That's about it. Their secondary is freaking horrible. But far as Mississippi State. Once again, Will Rogers went the hell off. 395 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm going to keep saying it on every damn video. I don't know why I'm not hearing this man's name in the conversation when it comes to the Heisman Trophy. That's crazy to me. And he got about what, 20 damn touchdowns? I don't know. 23 now probably. I mean, this guy's off the damn chain, man. So I don't know why I'm not seeing his name mentioned when it comes to the damn Heisman Trophy. Like I say, today he had 395 yards, 3 touchdowns. Dylan Johnson had 100 yards receiving and a touchdown. Jaquavius Marks, 52 yards and a touchdown. Rushing. Dylan Johnson had 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Jaquavius Marks, 52 yards rushing and a touchdown. Jaquavius Marks, he also had 80 yards receiving. I mean, Will Rogers, he had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 guys. He found 11 guys today. So, like I say, he's doing his damn thing. Spreading the ball around, man. Caleb Duncan, another touchdown. Austin Williams had a touchdown. And Jaden Wally had a touchdown. So, I mean, this guy, Caleb Duncan, he's a good damn receiver, man, for these guys, man. Defensively, they got 1 interception, and they had 2 sacks. They can get better in that area. But this offense for Mississippi State, they putting up some damn points, man. This air raid is really working for now. We'll see if it keep going. But Mississippi State got the win over Arkansas, and they 5-1 now. So they ain't been 5-1 in a long time. A long time. So congratulations to them guys for getting the win over Arkansas. Once again, 40-17. All right. Next, we're going to talk about not them, Auburn and UGA. Auburn didn't stand a chance in this game whatsoever. Auburn played the worst football that I done seen a college football team play since I've been watching college football. This was terrible by Auburn. Straight terrible. The damn quarterback, Robbie Ashford, I had faith in the guy. But after this showing today, oh man, that shit was horrible, man. It is gone. But he had 165 yards in a damn touchdown, man. This shit is terrible. He rushed for 52 yards. Jaquez Hunter, a running back, 20 yards on 5 carries. Tank Bigsby, 19 yards on 10 damn carries. Oh, man, Jaquez Hunter, 3 receptions, 73 yards and a touchdown. The only touchdown they got. Schenker, 5 receptions, 32 yards. I mean, this was a terrible game for Auburn. Defense didn't do shit. They couldn't do shit. I mean, it was a damn shame. All right. As far as Georgia, they did put up 500 damn yards. So, 208 passing, 292 rushing. Now, the run game was on point today. The run game was on point. But the passing game, I know they threw, Stetson Bennett threw for 208 yards. But it was terrible. It was terrible. Only 25 yards at halftime. So he came out and threw for 183 yards. Freaking in the second half. But guess what? A lot of those damn yardage was garbage time. The game was already in hand. Stetson didn't come out the game till under 4 minutes left in the game. So they left him in to pad the stats to make it look good. But I done said it, and I'll say it again. This is 3 games in a row. Stetson has not threw a touchdown. He only got 5 touchdowns on the season through 6 games as a starting quarterback. And he is not a run-first quarterback like you might say AR-15 is. But anyway, but Georgia got the win, 42-10. Branson Robinson, he rushed for 98 yards on 12 carries. DeJon Edwards rushed for 83 yards on 12 carries. Now, those two guys, I think they better than the two starting running backs, in my opinion. Stetson Bennett also had 64 yards rushing. He did rush for a touchdown. But, oh, I forgot. Branson Robinson, he had 98 yards with a touchdown. And DeJon Edwards had 83 yards and 3 touchdowns. Stetson Bennett, 64 yards and a touchdown. Kenny McIntosh, 37 yards and a touchdown. But Branson Robinson and DeJon Edwards, they better than the two starters to me. That's just my opinion. Like I say, Ladd McConkey, only 47 yards. Brock Bowers only had 36 yards. Oscar Depp, 29. Blalock, 24. Washington, 23. So, and so forth. Bell, 21. And McIntosh, 14. Meeks, 9. But no passing interceptions, man. But I just think Georgia got to get better in that area. I also feel like they need to get better on defense. They didn't cause any turnovers again today. So, it is what it is. They did what they had to do. They got the damn win. That's all that counts. So, no matter how you do it, I know I like to look at how you won the game, the mistakes, and what you need to work on. But, hey, they winning. That's all that damn counts, really. But anyway, it was Georgia and Auburn. Let's talk about Vanderbilt and Ole Miss. Vanderbilt is 3-3 now. They started out hot. But anyway, Vanderbilt made it a game in the first quarter. They really did. Vanderbilt was ahead 20-17 at halftime. Then Ole Miss came out and scored 21 points and ran their ass up out the building. Matter of fact, they scored 35 points in the second half to win 52-28. But Vanderbilt had some fight in them in the first half. But unfortunately, the game is 4 quarters, not 2. But as far as Vanderbilt, A.J. Swan, 281 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And Ramon Davis had 105 yards rushing and a touchdown. So he did his part. Jaden McGowan, 104 yards and a touchdown. Did his part. Will Shepherd, 87 yards and a touchdown. So not too damn bad. But hey, and Vanderbilt's defense, the Ricky Wright, had 2 interceptions. So hey, I'm sure all of this came in the first half. So, but like I say, unfortunately, the game is 4 quarters. I'm sorry. Jackson Dart. This man threw all over, around, under, and everything against Vanderbilt. This man threw for 448 yards, 3 touchdowns. But he had 2 interceptions. But it didn't make no damn difference. It didn't make no difference. Zach Evans, 80 yards and a touchdown. Quashawn Judson had 46 yards with 2 touchdowns rushing. But oh well, and then Matt Jones had a touchdown rushing. This Jonathan Mingle for Ole Miss, this man had 9 receptions for 247 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh my goodness. Jordan Watkins, 117 yards and a touchdown. Mingo had 247 yards on 9 catches, and Watkins had 117 yards and a touchdown on 7 catches. Man, they was airing that damn ball out. I mean, Jesus. Well, sorry, Vandy. You the same as you always been. You got to play Georgia next week. Maybe you'll have a little fight left in you. I don't know. You got to fight for 4 quarters. Not 2, Vandy. I'm sorry. But anyway, congratulations to Ole Miss for getting the win over Vandy. 52-0. And Ole Miss is undefeated. First time in a long time at this stage that Ole Miss done been undefeated. So the Lane train is keeping on down the damn track. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about South Carolina beating Kentucky 24-14. Who'd have thought that South Carolina would beat Kentucky and Kentucky would be sitting at 4-2 at the hands of South Carolina? Matter of fact, South Carolina is 4-2. So, old Shane Beamer, you coming around. We talk shit about Spencer Rattler. But he got it done today with 177 yards, a touchdown, but he also threw an interception, as usual. But anyway, he didn't play too bad. He was, well, throwing the ball, he was 14 of 19. Marshawn Lloyd, 110 yards on 22 carries and a touchdown. Jalen Brooks, he scored a touchdown on the ground too, 1 carry for 24 yards. Antoine Wells, 66 yards receiving and a touchdown. Other than that, nobody else really did shit for South Carolina. But hell, they got the damn win. The defense intercepted a pass. They did get 1 turnover, and they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 6 sacks in the game. So but then again, Kentucky, they did have the backup in the game. So that made a difference, man. He on the backup. Sharon only had 178 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Because I think if they'd have had their starter, they might have been all right. Chris Rodriguez, he did his thing on the ground, 126 yards. So on 22 carries. But they couldn't get in the end zone on the ground. So it is what it is, man. It's a damn shame. Receiving, it was terrible. Nobody. Your leading receiver was Magwood, Chauncey Magwood, and he only had 37 yards receiving. Robinson 27, Key 22, Lewis 20. Everybody else was 20 yards and below. I mean, that was terrible. But that's what you get sometimes when you get a backup quarterback. The Kentucky defense also got a turnover on interceptions, and they only got 2 sacks. But it bees that way sometimes. So number 13, Kentucky goes down to the hands of the unranked South Carolina Gamecocks. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart, South Carolina. That's all right, South Carolina. Because I had you down in the damn dumps. Just a damn shame. All right, let's talk about, these Florida Gators against the Missouri Tigers. Anthony Richardson, he done threw another touchdown. Well, I'll be damned. He had an interception too, but guess what? 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The man only had 66 yards passing. 66 yard passing. Florida came out and put up 10 quick points. But then guess what? They let Missouri put up 10 points in the second quarter, and it was tied 10-10 at the half. Florida just came out and put up 14 points to Missouri's on 7. So that was the telltale of the game. 7 damn points. But anyway, like I say, Anthony Richardson only threw for 66 yards. Montrell Johnson, he had 86 yards and a touchdown on 8 carries. Only one scored a touchdown on the ground. Ricky Parcell, he had a touchdown through the air or receiving. 1 catch for 9 yards and a touchdown. Like, damn. Justin Shorter, 1 catch, 20 yards. Deontay Lane, 1 catch, 12 yards. Ricky Parcell, 1-9. Xavier Henderson, 2 for 8. Burke, 1 for 7. Montrell Johnson, 1 for 5. And Zipper, 1. That is freaking terrible, man. That is freaking terrible. I mean, he only threw the ball 14 times, so 8 or 14. Florida won the game with 297 total yards. 231 on the ground, though. That's where they earned their money at. So it is what it is. And so, oh well, man. That was Florida and Missouri. And Florida won 27-14. All right. Who we got next? Is it my Alabama? Oh, shit. I'll turn it off. Is it my Alabama Crimson Tide? I believe that might be it if I ever get to it. But I don't need to get to nothing when it comes to these guys. Because oh, man. But, yeah, Alabama and versus the Texas A&M Aggies. Like I said in my video, I don't know what it is about playing these damn Aggies. Well, we have all these damn mistakes, man. Like they got a hex on us or some shit. But anyway, we won the game 24-20 despite 4 turnovers, 2 missed field goals, and 2 unsportsmanlike penalties. We had a couple of 15 yards pass interferences. I mean, everything went wrong tonight. But we stuck it. We stuck it out, and we got the win. Talking about Haynes King. Man, what is it? This damn offense for Texas A&M ain't did shit all season. I mean, all season. But then when they get to us, they show the fuck out. Well, not show out. We helped them out, I'll say that. But anyway, they put up 323 yards of offense. More than what they usually do. Haynes King threw for 253 yards. Only 1 interception. They only rushed for 70 yards. I knew they weren't going to get too many yards rushing. I know the daggone, what's his name? Devin A-Chain. He been going off the past 2 weeks. They only got 70 yards rushing today. I get to how many yards he actually had. But anyway, Alabama didn't put up the 399 yards, 111 yards passing, 288 rushing. Jahmyr Gibbs had most of that. But anyway, we did get 24 first downs though. But we need to stay out these damn third down situations, man. I know we had a backup in, but we got to get better, man. Jalen Miro, you got to hold on to the ball. But I'm going to talk about these Texas A&M Aggies. Like I say, Haynes King threw for 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Devin A-Chain, 16 carries for 62 yards. Haynes King got the other 10. So like I say, I figured Devin A-Chain wasn't going to get too many damn yards. I told you he wasn't going over 100 yards. So we did good in that area. Evan Stewart, 8 carries, 8 catches, 106 yards. I don't know how he caught that ball sandwiched between 2 guys. But Haynes King put it that much above our defender's hand. Now, that would have been an interception. But anyway, Evan Stewart did his thing. Musa Muhammad, 64 yards on 6 catches and a touchdown. Devin Green, 8 catches. He had a touchdown. But other than that, that's all they had on offense. Now, their defense, they got an interception. They got 4 turnovers, 3 forced fumbles, and an interception. And they got 4 sacks. So, defense played pretty good today, man. Defense did play pretty good. They got them turnovers because I believe if we wouldn't have had them turnovers, we'd have blew Texas A&M out the damn water. We would have blew them out the water if it wasn't for turnovers. But if, ands, and buts don't count when it comes to damn football. Okay, let's talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. Backup quarterback, Jalen Miro, 12 of 19, 111 yards, 3 touchdown passing, and an interception. Let's not forget the 2 fumbles that he had and the fumble that Jace McClellan had. But anyway, Jahmyr Gibbs, 21 carries, 154 yards. So he really did good in the run game, man. Jalen Miro, 17 carries for 83 yards. Jace McClellan, 10 carries, 32 yards. Not too good. Roydell Williams, 3 carries for 19 yards. My question is, why is we only using most of the Jace McClellan and Jahmyr Gibbs? We got 5 damn running backs. And Jamarian Miller sitting at the 5th running back, and he's a damn beast. He is a beast. Trey Sanders also. Man, we can rotate running backs every other damn play. And all of them can get it done. But hey, now I guess, hey, Nick Saban, they know, coaching staff know better than we do. So all we can do is question it. But oh well, but we got to trust in our coaches. Jermaine Burton. He was the leading receiver with 48 yards on 3 receptions and a touchdown. Ja'Cory Brooks, 2 receptions, 44 yards and a touchdown. Cameron Latu, 1 catch, 10 yards, a touchdown. We need to use Latu more. We got other tight ends we can use too. Cobra Prentice, 2 catches, 1 yard. I mean, oh my goodness. But anyway, with your backup quarterback, you can't expect to do the same thing you do with your starting quarterback. So it is what it is, man. But I thought we would be better than this tonight. But like I said, turnovers, missed field goals, penalties really hurt us. So it is what it is. We got Tennessee coming up next. We can't be pussyfooting around with them, especially on offense. Because guess what? They got a high-powered defense, and we got to stop them. Now, I do believe that our defense can get some stops on Tennessee. But I also believe Tennessee will score. Okay? So, we'll see how it all plays out. But anyway, my Alabama Crimson Tide got the win today, 24-20. I know it's a lot of haters out there that want us to lose so bad. So bad. But guess what? Your wish didn't come true tonight. Didn't come true tonight. So sorry. It is what it is. I know a lot of y'all waiting. But it is what it is. Oh, okay, let's talk about a couple of other games. Number 19, Kansas. Undefeated Kansas going down to TCU. Kansas is now 5-1. TCU is 5-0. So I didn't think Kansas was going to go down to TCU, but they went down today. And I don't know, man. I wonder, can Kansas rebound from this? You know, Kansas is supposed to be a basketball school and not a football school. So, but they went down today. What was it? Number 19, Kansas went down to number 17, TCU. I believe that game and the damn Kentucky game basically was the only upsets today. In my opinion, really, Kansas going down to TCU was not an upset. TCU was ranked higher than them anyway. Oh, and number 11 Utah going down to number 18 UCLA. That's enough. That was an upset. So it is what it is. Had a few of 21 Washington went down. Number 21 Washington went down to unranked Arizona State. I mean, damn. I don't know what kind of game this is. Number 20 Kansas State beat our state 10-9. Hell, they playing baseball or some bullshit. I mean, damn. Number 16 BYU goes down to unranked Notre Dame. Another upset. So we did have some upsets today. But oh well. NC State, number 14, only beat unranked Florida State by 2 points. So we did have some upsets today. But oh well, it is what it is. That's my week 6 recap. And hey, we moving on to week 7. And my Crimson Tide got a tough game coming up. Hopefully Bryce will be fully healthy and he'll be a full go next week. But if not, we'll just see how the cookie crumbles. All right? So if your team won today or yesterday now, if they won, congratulations. If your team lost, hey, just go back to the drawing board, draw up something else, and come back and try to get a win. Roll damn Tide. Well, damn, I done forgot a game. I've been forgetting the game for the past 2 weeks. But this time, it's the Texas Longhorns versus the Oklahoma Sooners. Texas beat the shit out of Oklahoma, 49-0. Quinn Ewers came back with a damn vengeance in the Red River rivalry. But Oklahoma only had 195 yards total. Their quarterback, which I believe he's the backup quarterback. They had about 4 guys play quarterback today. But anyway, they only had 39 yards passing. 39. I'm here complaining about Stetson Bennett only had 25 at the half. They only had 39 through 4 quarters. How you do that shit? But anyway, they had 156 yards rushing. That was damn terrible. But Texas put up 585 yards, 289 yard passing, 296 yard rushing. How you get damn near 300 yards on the ground on somebody? I mean, damn. They just manhandled damn Oklahoma. But anyway, Quinn Ewers, 289 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Passing. But he did have an interception, though. But still, 289 and 4 touchdowns. Your pass defense was horrible, Oklahoma. Branson Robinson, 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rock Johnson, he had 57 yards, but no touchdowns. And Brooks had 39 yards and a touchdown. I mean, they just straight beat the shit out of damn Oklahoma. What more can you say? Jatavion Sanders, 71 yards, 2 touchdowns. Xavier Worthy, he had 29 yards and a touchdown. Keelan Robinson, 28 yards and a touchdown. Keelan Robinson finally got in the end zone. But anyway, Jordan Whittington, he came in with, he was their leading receiver with 97 yards on 5 carries. But he didn't get a touchdown, which they didn't need one. Anyway, OU, they had 2 interceptions and only 2 sacks, 2.5 sacks. So 2 interceptions, 2.5 sacks. But hell, they didn't need to do too much on damn defense. Just stop them. They really didn't need turnovers. Oklahoma couldn't do a damn thing. So congratulations to Texas. They sitting at 4-2, while Oklahoma is 3-3. Matter of fact, Oklahoma done lost 3 games in a row. That is pitiful. This don't look like Oklahoma that we have all came to know. These old Oklahoma fans, they in a state of despair right now. But anyway, I'm done with this shit, man. That is my recap for week 6, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it, and I'll just end it with a big roll damn tide.